Run it. Yeah, custom the things, custom the wings. I had the custom the vibe, custom the lean. Cover the back of the line, for cover magazine. Cover your eye, cut it the back of the beat. Yeah, I can street, just like the trappers and feet. Yeah, I'm misery.
So, as many of you know, last year in November, during the Astroworld Festival, while the rapper Travis Scott was performing, many people were seriously injured and 10 people died. This was because of the extreme hype which was caused by Travis Scott's entrance. Travis Scott and Drake, both who performed at Astroworld, were sued by the people who suffered. Well, today I'm going to talk about how the media presented Travis Scott for the incident that took place in Houston, Texas. The incident was covered through many big news outlets including BBC, Fox News, and the New York Times. The reason why the story is so big and being covered by many news outlets is because of the news values. News values are a list that were proposed by Galtung and Rouge, which show if the news story is really important or not, and if it will catch the reader's attention. The news values for this particular incident were immediacy, familiarity, amplitude, frequency, surprise, elite people, negativity, and close to home, if you're from America. Starting off with the title, the author tries to show us that the article is just about what really happened at the festival. The author is trying to catch the reader's attention by giving off a neutral tone. The first 4 paragraphs are quotes of what really happened. The author is trying to explain slowly and descriptively what happened in the incident. In the 4th paragraph, the writer builds up moral panic, which is a feeling of fear created through words and images. The writer builds up moral panic by talking about a person who is 391 pounds and 6'2", which is completely irrelevant to this topic, being easily pushed around by other people. One thing to point out is that the author uses fallacious reasoning by talking about Travis Scott and his fans. He is targeting the fans and Travis Scott by using sentences like "the message is clear, no bystanders at concerts, ragers only." It talks about the fans and calling them ragers. Then the quote, "the show went on." Another way the author tries to target Travis Scott. It shows us that the author is trying to convince the reader that Travis Scott continued the show without caring about what happened, which gives us a biased feeling into the audience. Therefore, the article giving off an extremely biased opinion-based look. Using TinEye to look at the time and date on the picture that the articles used, I found out that all pictures were surprisingly quite trustable, as they were used right after that festival took place. All images except this one in which Drake is. This picture is from 2019, but it does not really contribute to the argument, as the picture was just to show the face. Now, starting off with the new outlet, Newsweek. On the new spectrum, we can see that Newsweek is towards the middle part of the chart, but more to the left side, meaning that they are pretty neutral but would support the Democrats over the Republicans. On TrustServista, the overall rating for this article is 80%, meaning that this is really good. The 50% negative sentiment is most likely because of the topic of death. The clickbait probability for this article is a 2%, which is very low, meaning that this article is not clickbait. The article was fairly neutral while talking about the incident. It didn't blame Travis Scott for everything that happened. It used straight facts like how the management team could have done better. The article mainly quotes Professor Keith Still, an expert in crowd science from University of Suffolk, shows us that they got help from professionals and actual facts were being told. According to TinEye, all the images in this article were posted right after the incident occurred, showing us that this article is relevant and is using relevant and proper information. In conclusion, this proves the fact that Fox News, being a right-sided news outlet, blames Travis Scott for everything that happened at the incident, whereas Newsweek, being a neutral news outlet, it doesn't really blame only Travis Scott for what happened at the incident. It also blames the management for it.